Yo, what's going on YouTube? Came for the daily walk. It's like 6 or 8 a.m. right now. Burned like 192 calories. Uh, you know, yesterday the airport sold out. The white one is sold out. I have all the colors: white, black, gold, rose gold, and white, black, gold, rose gold. Yeah, four colors. The white one goes really quick. The white one goes really quick. The second one is black, and after that the rose gold also sell really quick. So those models are really good. Now white one is sold out. I'm gonna order that one because I was thinking about what's gonna be my next product. But yesterday one customer bought the last airport I had. So now I am very clear. Airport and also the screen protector for this series, because for before previous series comes like 38mm, 42mm, but when it comes to series for 40 and 44mm, I don't have that. I have 38mm and 42mm. So 40 and 44mm, I'm gonna order that one as well. Maybe some t-shirt along with that. So these are my next product target. And yeah, came for the walk. Look at the sunset over here. I don't know whether it looks closer here. It looks really beautiful. Yeah. So yesterday I was talking about this is it. What do I mean by that is like you have to just choose a career that you like the most and do it all the time. That's it. Like it's like 24/7, 365. You have to find something you can do all the time like that. When you like let's say you're good at something, that makes you happy. When you become skillful, that's going to make you even more happier, because you will be like very creative in that thing. And also today I'm going to talk about why choosing entrepreneurship is a really good choice. Because if you look at this one, why did I choose entrepreneurship? Because from the early on, I never wanted to work under somebody else. Even the reason I started, the reason I came to university, also one of the reasons, because before I come to university, man, I was like working all the time, going to high school, and I'm busy 24/7, like not like 20 hours, like mostly 18 hours. 18 hours I'm busy as fuck. I was like for 7 years I was like that, busy as fuck. Even back in the days, like when I was in Sri Lanka, I was like really busy as fuck, like and the thing is, I always work under somebody. In the back home I work as a nurse, so the doctor and the management tell me what to do, and I work as a nurse. And here I worked as a general laborer, machine operator, and those kind of things. The thing is, when you work with work in a company, you always push to do something. You always have the pressure. You always do something. Mostly you do something you don't like you don't care about, and you just do it for the money. And when somebody pushes you to do that, that's miserable as fuck. So that's why I was doing all those things. I didn't have any financial support, so I was doing all those things. And when I get into university and I am able to sit for a while in a class, man, I took a deep breath. And that's the first time I was like I didn't work. That's the first time after a long time I didn't work. And I was like, this is the opportunity. These 4 years I am in the university, this is the opportunity to create something I can create that will allow me to never work again. Because I want to like create something. This 4 years thing I can free without working. So I had to use this opportunity to create something I will never work in my life. So that's how I enter university. And then I was thinking about certain things, like what can I do every day that will make me to do that. and I started a YouTube channel. Because before also I was doing the YouTube channel, I was like doing prank videos, gaming videos. Even I wanted to be a full-time prankster. In the first after 2 years of coming to Canada, when I work, I wanted to be a prankster. I was making prank videos. I was having the wireless mic and all the stuff. I was asking so many of my friends to come and join me. They were not very positive about it, because they were saying, man, they were not really having optimist thought about that, and I couldn't get anybody. So I was just doing everything by myself and uploading in YouTube. But the response was amazing. When you create prank videos, the response was amazing. You know what I mean? So I wanted to but the thing is, YouTube doesn't grow fast. You have to be patient as fuck. So you have to at least wait 2-3 years, even 2-3 years. Like if you are doing pranks, yeah, 3 years. If you can wait 3 years and do constantly, you can become a big YouTuber if you are a prankster. So it's at least needs 3 years. But I couldn't manage to do it, because the thing, I had to have some support system to support that thing. Like I was like, at the time I was working in a general labor, pays like $10 per hour. I couldn't afford a car. You know what I mean? Even if I work 2 times, I don't even let my mom pay the rent. I pay everything, and I pay for foods. I pay everything. So the money comes and goes. I was living by paycheck to paycheck. So I couldn't afford to keep on continuing. Like if I work 2 jobs, I cannot do that. If I work 1 job and do that, I cannot afford the life. You know what I mean? So I was like sick of that, fuck it, and then focus on the studies, and then entered to university. And then when I entered to university, I wanted to create something that I will never work again in my life. So that's why I started the YouTube channel. Like if you look at Engineer Taliban Explains, I started that from the beginning. In the beginning, it's like I know. I even thought, can I even get 100 subscribers? Because I'm teaching like a student, and I'm not a professor. So I'm teaching as a student. Can I even get 100 subscribers? But the main reason I did was also like when I teach and put it on YouTube, it helped me as well. Because when you think about teaching somebody and put it on YouTube, when you learn somebody think like you're going to teach that thing, you will absorb that one more. That helped me really a lot in first and second year. I was like doing really well in all the courses. And and I've also learned that's a good learning strategy. If you are learning something thinking like you're going to teach it to somebody else, that's a great learning strategy. So I was doing that. Even first okay, I'm not going to push myself to learn anything. Like I'm really lazy in learning. But if I think I'm going to teach this, I'm going to make a video on this, I will definitely go and learn it. So that's a motivation as well. Like making video is really motivation for me. So okay, I was like, okay, I was doing that, and for a while it was like not much subscribers, but after a while I was starting getting money from YouTube. That great drive for me, like wow, can I get money from even the educational video can make money. Then I was motivated to do even more. Then I was like keep doing that over and over and over again, like 2 years. Even now I'm trying to get it back, because nowadays the courses are really hard. First 2 years I was really able to do that, because like math comes really natural for me. So I don't even have to look at a book. Like I will just solve everything on the spot. Like I make videos in 5 minutes. I don't even repeat anything. So that's how my mind math work really good. But when it comes to combining with other stuff, a little bit challenging. But even if I focus right now, I can do that really well. But the thing is, I was saying that I lost the motivation and the passion I had before. Now it's all coming back. Like I'm feeling good everything feel good. Before it was like I was like fucked up feelings, like I couldn't really focus on these things. Now it's feeling good, so I can do that again. Even now I have the guilty of missing a month. Like my semester started like May, and now it's like June, July. Now July started. 1 month gone by. Not really much productive toward my studies. You know what I mean? Even I'm trying to get back to track, but whenever I think about okay, I fucked up 1 month, that even fucked up today. So I better not consider the past and start like a beginner. That's what I had to supposed to do. So that's why I started the channel. Like I wanted to make money doing something, and I never wanted to work in my life, because I know even if I'm making much money, it doesn't matter how much money I'm making, I never wanted to work in a company. And also I watched an Alan Watts video about choosing your career, and he was also mentioning why he chose to become a philosopher, because in the early days, even in these early days, he never wanted to work under somebody else. And even Gary Vee, you know, the guy, he's also a motivational speaker. He also defined entrepreneurship as a you cannot work like you will feel like dying when you work under somebody. So all those thoughts. But Gary Vee is not. I don't know him before. I now know him, but I know Alan Watts. From Alan Watts, I got this idea. Okay, I can create a career without working under somebody. I was thinking about so many ways, and YouTube seems much better for me. Then I started YouTube career, and going along the way, then after I said last fall I fucked up, I couldn't focus properly, and then I was also having lack of money. Like in this January I was like broke as fuck, so I wouldn't even afford food. I was going to food banks and all the stuff, so I was thinking, man, I had to get a job. And I was going all over the places with my friend and trying to get a job. Nobody gave a job. Then I was also getting idea, okay, what can I do? I had this phone, iPhone 5C, sold it for $70, started flipping. Now I have like 10,000 worth of bucks, like within like 7 months or something. Like this is 7 months, yeah. Like I have like 15,000, I guess, worth of stuff right now. It's because flipping is because also I realized when I put more time into something I like, a product I like, I can put more time into that. And also I was thinking, wow, flipping is also a career you can do without working under somebody else. But it fucked up the career fucked me up a little bit, because I got hit by a guy in my eyes. Like if you watch my previous video, there's a guy called Michael. He fucking hit me when I tried to buy Apple Watch. So there are people like that you have to be careful about, that's what sucks about these things. Like if everybody's good, it's good, it's a good business, but some people are criminal and all those bullshit. So with these people you have to be careful. That's what I'm saying. Choosing entrepreneurship is the main thing. It's really good. It's because you don't work under somebody. When you don't work under somebody, man, that's freedom as fuck. If you can target that, if you can get that place, then what else you need? You can do whatever the fuck you want. And entrepreneurship also, you can choose whatever you like. Like you can just sell okay, let's say you are an engineer, you like to be an engineer, man, you can build a fucking company building your product. Like because even if you work as an engineer, you're gonna work under somebody and make the boss rich. That's what I'm saying. My 15 minutes is reaching. So that's what I'm saying. Like any profession, even if you are a teacher, you're making the university rich. You're not as long as you're getting paid, that's why I say profits are much better than wages. If you stick with wages, you cannot go really high. But if you are targeting the profit and making part-time and going full-time on that, that's going to make you really happy and rich as well. My 15 minutes is reaching. See you guys later.